Hi, and welcome to our digital learning online. Woo! We're very excited that you're here today, and I'm excited that you're able to get into Google Classroom. Most important, we're going to learn about what we're going to learn online. We're going to also talk a little bit about how to get into Google Classroom, how to, some of the important things that you can find on Google Classroom. So the first thing before you do anything else, I would like you to make sure that this Dojo app is downloaded. It's the easiest way for me to communicate with you without emailing everyone. It's probably the easiest way for us to communicate. And if you have any issues, please contact me through Dojo, or of course you can always email me too, whatever's easier for you. But I definitely would like you guys to download. I have mostly everyone in the class, so thank you so much for all the parents that have downloaded it already. I know I have a lot of students that have, a lot of parents that are on it already. The second app the most important app is what I would like you to really download is this one. This is going to help you with some of your assignments. You do need this in order to do some of the assignments on Google Classroom, which is Seesaw. You should have got a code from me, and I sent one out on Friday at the bottom of the email. I also sent another code for Dojo. I either emailed you or texted you. So if you have a problem, please email me and I'll get to you right away. I've been getting to parents right away. So just please email me and let me know if you're having problems logging in. And the code for Seesaw changes every hour. So make sure that those are the two codes, definitely the two apps that I really need you guys to download. I'd appreciate it if we can get that all done by Monday, so that way I can contact you guys easier, and then I can also inform you a little bit better about what's going on. Okay, so now you want to make sure that you log into your Google Classroom. You want to go into the portal, which is NISD portal. And I'm going to show you kind of some things that are very important. So the first thing you should have done is you should have went in here and you went into myportal.com, and then you put your S number that I already sent to you, and the password on Friday. I sent again that password. It's all the way on the bottom. It's along with the Seesaw login. That's a home login, so it won't change. But of course, if you have issues, please let me know. And so you have all of this. Some of the important things that you can see, and I'm going to flip this so that way it makes it a little bit easier for you to see everything. I'm going to do that. Okay, so let me get this down. Okay, so some of the things that are very important is going to be, you can log into the email if you like. You can it'll show you all the new assignments that we have created for you. And then if you go down a little bit, that's ST Math, the little penguin right there. It's called GG. And you'll be able to click on that when you're in the portal. It makes it easier. You can click on it and you can start. Of course, mine's not going to be the same as your children's because I'm the teacher. And so it'll tell me what you've done on it. And I can actually assign some more activities on that. And then, but the most important thing that we want to go to is we want to go here to Google Classroom. And you'll see a whole bunch of different classrooms to join. The one that you're already part of is right here, 1920, and that is McGuire. So I'm going to click on it. And this is the streaming part. So the first thing you'll see on the top right here is, and I know it's backwards for you guys, so I'm sorry. And I'll send out a better video for you. Is the stream. Now the stream is where I'm going to put all of these videos so you can take a look at them. And then you have classwork. And when I go in, and you want to go into classwork because that's where you're going to find all of your activities. I have schedule and procedures. I have a schedule for you every week. So it tells you what to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that should be very easy for you to follow. And if you go down, it'll tell you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that way, and a lot of the windows are open. I did assign them already, but in the future, they won't be. They'll be up on the day that they're scheduled. Let's see. So the other thing is that it's a how-to. This is how to turn in the assignments. So there's a video on how to turn it in. Once you get to the assignment, there's going to be a green button. And it'll just say that you completed your work. And you just hit that green button. So it's very easy to turn it in. Also, we have Spirit Week this week, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. We have learning links. This is how you get into the math wall links if you want a break for Go Noodle. Raz Kids, this is the one that you guys have already probably signed up for, and you're reading on that already. That's what you do. You want to do that for 20 minutes a night. And then also you have Lexia. So the kids that are in Lexia, they'll have an attachment. They'll have the assignment. The rest of the students that are not in Lexia will not have that attachment. And that's for 20 minutes also a day. And then this is at ST Math. That's what I just showed you. And that's also for 20 minutes a day. Monday. So this is all the things that you can do on Monday. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I have assigned for Monday for you. And then I'll send another video for Tuesday and Wednesday. So let me start. Today's a little bit longer. Usually these videos only take a couple of minutes. But today's a little bit longer, so that way you know what's going on and you're well informed. This right here is... So so the first thing that you're gonna do in math is you're gonna do skip counting. We have 3 videos that you're gonna skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. And then you're gonna have a seesaw activity to do, which looks like this. It looks a lot like this, and this is telling you that you're gonna be skip counting by numbers. So it's it's a chart that goes from 1 to 120, and you can practice counting the numbers. You can also, on this activity, we're gonna start counting by 2s. So you would go 2, and then you realize that that's an even number, so you skip it. And then it's 2, 4, and then you go 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 8. So you're skip counting all the way by 2s. So one thing that I like to do is that you think about it as skipping. And you're gonna explain this on Seesaw for me, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 10, and then you're gonna skip count. Oh, we don't have 11, that's an odd number. And then we go to 12, and then skip 14, 16, 18. And then what you're gonna notice is that when you're skip counting by 2s, is that everything that starts with 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 are all colored in. And then you can do the same thing with counting by 5s. You're gonna practice counting by 5s, and you can just take a crayon if you want and color it in when you get onto the seesaw activity. Another one is that we're skip counting by 5s. So when we skip count by 5s, of course you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I circle it. And then I do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. And then you're gonna start noticing that everything that ends in 5 is part of counting by 5s. Everything that ends in 0 or property of 10s is going to also count by 5s also. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And then you're also going to skip count by 10s. And this one's probably one of the easiest ones because if you look at your 120 chart, you notice that you have 10 right here. And then I go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120. And you'll see those videos, they should be able to help you. Okay, and then after you're done with math today, once you're done with your math, don't forget to do ST Math for about 20 minutes after you're done with your activity. And of course, you can do that a little bit later in the day if you like. That's the best thing about being online is that you get choices. So whatever choice, whatever opportunity you have, you can do that also. Okay, so the next topic after we're doing our ST Math is we are going to do poetry. And this is just going to be redo. You have an introduction video for poetry. And then we have a seesaw activity, and I just want to talk about what you notice from the poem. And it's just going to be about observations, about noticing. We know all of the elements with poetry because we've been talking about it for a while. We know alliteration is always starting with those beginning sounds. So like Susie saw a seashell. All of those begin with S, and that's alliteration. Or if you have rhyming, that's going to be cat, hat, bat, sat, tat. all of those words would also be able to, you would be able to help you with poetry. And those are some of the things that you might be able to notice. And then we also talk about repetition, them using the same words over and over in a poem. A poem is, a poem is, a poem is, a poem is. And that's actually an activity that we're going to do later on this week. And that's repetition. And then rhythm, you think about how the sound makes. So you think about the sound like, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And that is going to be that rhythm, that sound, that beat. And you can clap along with it. So those are the pieces that you're going to look at, and then you're going to look at a poem and tell me some of your noticings. So what do you notice in this poem? And then you want to make sure you're doing Lexia or Raz Kids right after that. Do it for at least 20 minutes a night. Of course, it can be before bed or during the day sometime. Those activities usually don't take very long to do. And then we also have a writing prompt. Every day you'll have a writing prompt, and you just want to make sure that you're make sure that you have capitalization, ending punctuations for that. So make sure that you're writing. I'm not sure what the prompt is this week or for this Monday, but it's just something small that you can write, a couple of sentences, and just make sure you have that capital letter, ending punctuation, and tell me about it. And if you have more to say, please do. And then this one right here you have for Science and Social Studies. It's our last activity, and that's going to be mountain and basins. So mountain and basins, you're going to watch a video in a PowerPoint for Science and Social Studies, and then you're going to complete an activity about mountain and basin area, which is going to be just a map of Texas, and then you show us where it is on the state of Texas. So it should be very fun, and I think you guys will really enjoy some of these activities. They usually go by really quick, and you have a lot of videos. But don't forget, once you're done with that activity, to sign it in, and don't forget to tell me that you're done with it by pushing that green button all the way to the right. And I'll send another link so that way you're able to see how to turn in your assignments. But it is fairly easy. A couple of other things that I have are about Spirit Week this week. So we do have Spirit Week every single day. One of the Spirit Weeks on Monday, it's going to be about taking a selfie with your dog. So it's National Puppy Day. So make sure that you take a picture if you have a picture of a dog, or if you want to use your imagination and pretend that you have a dog, that would be fun too. So every day I'm going to try to share a joke with you. You guys can make sure that you share, make a selfie with your dogs, please. Send it my way. We'll make a PowerPoint of it, and I'll be able to show you guys that on Tuesday. And then we also have so on Monday's going to be Puppy Day, so National Puppy Day. It could also be a plushed animal, and just take a picture of it with me, and that way and then send it my way, and we'll be able to make a big PowerPoint about it. And since that's the case, we also have a joke a day. So one joke that I want to share with you guys is, what do you call a bull sleeping? A bulldozer. And it's your job now to come up with some other jokes. So please send me jokes my way, and then please send me selfies of you and your dog. And I'm going to introduce you to my dogs, because I have some dogs, and then I'll share some selfies with me and my dog. Roxy, Wiley. So let me introduce you to our dogs, and you'll be able to see, you'll see them again, because we'll probably read to them a couple of times. Come here, Roxy. Come here, Wiley. Okay, so here is Roxy. Roxy, sit. Okay, so this is Roxy. Here's her girl, and she is very excited because she gets a piece of cheese. Okay, Wiley, sit. And this is Wiley. This is her brother. And this is Wiley. He usually has stuffed animals. You'll get to know Wiley really well, because Wiley is always coming up to me. So those are our two dogs, and I'll make sure I send a couple of selfies your way. So you guys, I miss you, and I hope you guys really enjoy these online resources. I know I've had a lot of really fun making them, so I hope you enjoy doing them. And I will see you guys later.